Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning, Mr. Ishaku Isa. How are you doing today, sir? And also, Mr. Femi, how are you doing today? I hope you are getting ready for today's session. It's a pleasure having you here. The time is 9 a.m. on the dot. Yes, indeed, the time is 9 a.m. on the dot. We'll try to wait a little bit for others to join us. But before they join us, I'm just going to do a bit of chit chat. We're just going to get to know ourselves better. Let's get to know a bit about our trading history so that we can know exactly how to help you out, right? 10 Trade is here for you. I'm also here for you. My name is Tolu. I'll introduce myself better to you. Ishaku Isa, your name rings a bell. Maybe you could let me know if we have been communicating for a while. Femi, Mr. Femi, not really sure. You could also let me know. But yes, indeed, it's a pleasure having both of you here. And I believe you can hear me as well. Let's just do some sound check. If you can hear me, do let me know. I need confirmation from you that the audio level is good to go. So please kindly reply in the chat section. I will be the only one talking, right? So please kindly reply in the chat section if the audio is good to go from your end. And I'm going to still wait a bit for you, for your feedback on that. Okay, not really seeing anything yet from you. Okay, I can see more people are joining us. Awesome. Okay, I need feedback if you can hear me. Mr. Ishaku Isa, I can see your hand is raised up, but I'm not really sure what you're trying to say. You might have to type it out for me to see. Okay, we have Mr. Solomon Musa that has just joined us. You're welcome, Solomon Musa. It's a pleasure having you here as well. So I need your feedback, please. Okay, thank you. But please, you guys, just send the message to me privately. Femi said, I can hear you clearly. Thank you for that, Mr. Femi. Mr. Femi said he can hear me clearly. So thank you for that feedback. Awesome. So if one person can hear me clearly, then that means that every other person should be able to hear me. Thank you. Solomon Musa said, I can hear you too. Beautiful, right? I want us to do something. First of all, we are supposed to be here for about an hour. So apologies in advance if we go past an hour. We want to ensure, when I say we, I mean 10 Trade and myself. We want to ensure that you guys get value for your time, right? Of course, you know, this is a live market analysis session, which simply means that we're going to be looking at the markets in a bit. But I just wanted to just run down through these slides. I made a slide for this session as this is my first time conducting this with 10 Trade. Thank you. I can see more people are joining us. Babs or guests, you're welcome as well. So that without further ado, please just send in the message to me privately. Ishaku Isa, please change it to everyone so that everybody can see the message you're sending to me, please. Okay, great. So live market analysis session with 10 Trade. I want to believe you guys know 10 Trade already. I want to believe you have an account with 10 Trade. If you do not, you need to ensure that you sign up for an account with 10 Trade, right? And I'm going to give you more information on 10 Trade as we proceed. I'll give you the benefits on why to work with 10 Trade and so on. Don't forget, this is a live market analysis session. So we're going to be diving into the charts sooner than later. So I want to say welcome to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a pleasure having you all here. You could also let us know where you are connecting to us from. Beautiful. I can see we have Toby Okunoga that has joined us as well. Thank you for joining us. Please let us know where you are connecting to us from. Let us know where you are in this part of the world. Are you in Nigeria? If you're in Nigeria, let us know where you are connecting to us from in Nigeria. Shadrach Victory, you're welcome as well. So thank you guys for joining me. Let's continue. 10 Trade, as I just mentioned earlier, 10 Trade is the broker to trade with. And 10 Trade has a lot of offers. I might not be able to go into all of them now because of what we have to cover for today. But one thing I'm going to tell you now is that TenTrade has some good offers, and of course, TenTrade has something for you. Yes, let me tell you what TenTrade has for you. Please, everybody pay attention to this. I want you to take advantage of what I'm about to say. Now, TenTrade requires you to, first of all, follow and like the videos on the YouTube channel. You can see the link over there. I'm also going to drop the link in the chat section as well, so that you could follow TenTrade. It's something that if you get to do this little task, there are going to be 2 of them. If you get to do this 2 little tasks, you're going to get something from TenTrade. I can't let the cat out of the bag. I can't tell you what you're going to get, but trust me, you will be blown away, right? So that is the link there. I have just dropped the link for you. Thank you. I can see Femi said from Agbado Ijaye, that's Nigeria. I believe that should be Lagos. For the rest of us, please, you also need to try to participate. The best way to learn anything in life is by asking questions, is by participating. Do not just be passive here. It won't work for you. And I'll tell you the truth from my little experience. Some of us are new here. Let us also know if you are new or if you've been trading for a little while, you've been struggling. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. More people are joining. Thank you, Shadrach Victory from Port Harcourt. Rumor Dumaya. Okay, thank you. I hope I didn't destroy the name. Thank you, Toby Okunuga from Lagos, Nigeria. Awesome. Solomon Musa from Kaduna, Nigeria. Beautiful. I can see we're from different parts of Nigeria, from Kaduna. Shadrach Victory is laughing at me. Sorry about that. From Port Harcourt, from Lagos, from Kaduna, from other parts as well. Beautiful. Akwa Ibom in the building, just landing there. Just landing there now. Oh, you just go to Akwa Ibom? Is that what you're trying to say? Awesome. It's good to have everybody from different parts of Nigeria. For me, I'm a Nigerian, obviously. My name is Tolu. I'll give you more information about myself shortly. My name is Tolu, but I am presently not in Nigeria. I happen to be in Canada now at the moment. I could also give you more information on that. So let's continue with what we have for you. So please, the first thing you need to do, please pay attention, everybody. The first thing you need to do is to follow the YouTube channel. As you can see, that is the link over there for you. Follow the YouTube channel, right? So I've dropped the link in the comment section. I'm going to drop it again. That is it. As you can see, TenTrade Africa TV. So please follow and then start liking the videos, watch the videos, like the videos. And then you are also supposed to do something else as well. You're also supposed to send this in your WhatsApp status, your Facebook, your Telegram, LinkedIn, every social media outlet that you are a part of. You need to do this and you're going to get incentives, right? You're going to get something from TenTrade. There's something I like to do. I also like to give out something myself. Maybe I would let the cat out of the bag a bit to let you know what you can get, right? I have courses on how to trade from different strategies and so on. So I might as well give out something to somebody based on you participating in this little challenge. I'm going to call it a challenge. Don't forget, we said something earlier that as you are here, you are not supposed to, I repeat, you are not supposed to just listen, but you're supposed to also participate. You can ask questions. When we jump into the charts, also give us the charts that you're looking at and I'll put them up and we'll do analysis on them for you, right? So let me do something now. This message that you can see, join us for a live trading session now with Trading Mentor. That's myself, Tolu Olatunji. Don't miss out for anything. You can see this message. I'm also going to drop it in the comment section. You can do a copy and paste and then also put it up on your WhatsApp status, put it up on different social media platforms. Let people take advantage of this free live session that we're going to be going into in a bit. So I have just dropped that as well. I'm trying to also drop the image for you to see. It seems to be giving me some little issues here. If I can, fine. If I can't, then no problem. So what I can do, there's an image also that I would like you to Let me just try and see whether I can just pop that up as well for you guys to have a look at. Okay, so probably you could just do a screen grab if possible. I'm going to share it here, so you might just do a screen grab and just put that up on your status as well. I wanted to drop it as a link so that you could just download it in the comment section, but I seem to be having some little technical difficulties with that. So this is it over here. So you should be able to see this graphics here. So you could just do a screen grab. Please post it up on your WhatsApp status. Don't forget I said something that 10Trade has something for you. And also, I would also add something as well to give to everybody, right? Going to be here for a while, obviously, so you're going to be seeing more of me. We're going to be having more live market analysis sessions, and some of us could win. I don't know why I'm trying my best not to tell you what you could win. It's very possible you could win like a one-on-one session with myself and so on, or something private, or you could have a free course on strategies or something, right? So I'm trying my best not to let too much out of the bag. Okay, so now let's continue with what we have. So please don't forget, do a screenshot of what we have just said, you following us on the YouTube, and then also posting it on your status. When you do a screen grab, send it to this number here, and that is 090 6793-7909. Beautiful. Wow, I love this. I really love this. You can see what Sherlock said, and I believe everybody can see it. He said, done, I've shared it and liked and subscribed. Beautiful. As you've done that, please do a screenshot and send it to that number. I would also follow up with it, and I'll see if I could also do something extra from my own part as well, right? That is something I have said. This is being recorded as well, so I'm going to do that. They say sharing is caring, so I believe we need to help ourselves out in one way or the other. So please, guys, do a screenshot. You can do a screenshot of this as well so that you can get the phone number, and I'll also try to type the phone number now, 090-6793-7909. So that is the phone number there. Do a screenshot of what we have just told you to do. The YouTube channel, follow, like, and then also post that image that I gave you. And then that message, I also typed it out. Post it up on your WhatsApp status, your LinkedIn, your Facebook, Telegram, everywhere, right? So we should have more people joining us now as I'm still giving you more information as we proceed. Great. So a quick introduction, just watching time. Apologies also, just in case I go past the 1 hour marker that we have. So a quick introduction. My name is Tolu Olatunji. I have been trading for a few years now. I have been in the industry as well. And of course, 10Trade is like a family to me. I have been with them for a little while as well. Oh, somebody says send the number here, please. I have just sent the number, Mr. Femi. I just sent the number. I'm going to do copy and paste and also send it again. And I could also send it to you privately as well so that you have that number. So I've done that for you, Mr. Femi. You can also confirm that you have it. For the rest of us, please do that as well. I know I can see everybody wants to win something from 10Trade and myself. Okay, great. So as I was saying, my name is Tolu Olatunji. I've been in the industry for a little while, and I'm running my own academy now, CSA Forex, which stands for Common Sense Approach to Forex Trading. So now I'm partnering with 10Trade to give you this live market analysis session, and then also to give you some other things that you'll get to know as we proceed, right? Okay, thank you, Mr. Femi said sin. Awesome. I don't want to talk too much about myself. It's not about me. It's about 10Trade and the live market analysis session that we have for today. Beautiful, beautiful. Rosaline, I'll just call you Rosaline. I don't want to murder your surname. Rosaline said done. Awesome. Guys, send it to that number quickly. Send it to that number. One thing I'll tell you is that more than one person could win something. A quick disclaimer as we proceed. Please kindly note this very well. It's very important that we note. I want to believe you already know that this business carries a high level of risk. It's a leverage market, meaning that you can make plenty of money and you can also lose plenty of money as well. With that said, if you are new to this business, please type new if you have been trading for a while. and you are struggling, kindly type struggling. Let's get to know your status. And then also kindly note that this information that we are going to be sharing with you should not be used as a form of signal. We don't want you to place the trade the wrong way. You also still need to know about risk management. We have the beginners classes, the advanced classes that you can also join, where you get to learn all of these things. What we want to do today is to show you, okay, Rashid said just joining. Okay, Rashid, that is just joining. Let me see whether I would recap again as we proceed the things that you need to do so that you could win something with 10 trade and also myself as well. So let's continue because of time. More people will still join, so I wouldn't be able to go back, over and over and over. So quick disclaimer, please kindly note that this information we're going to be sharing with you should not be used as a form of signal, but majorly for learning purposes. The best way to learn anything in life is by doing. So as you will see how we are going to be doing it now, you will also learn and also you get to improve. Okay, thank you. Shredder says struggling. Rosalind said struggling. I want to believe that most of us that are here are struggling. Shredder said, I've sent the screenshots. Awesome. That will be confirmed by a representative of 10 trade, right? So let's continue. One thing I want to say to everybody, please, I'm begging you. I don't know why I normally like to beg people, but listen to this carefully. Information is what you are going to be getting. Ishakutu says struggling, but you send that to me privately. Please let everybody see that comment. I hope I'm not too fast. I hope I'm not too fast. If I am too fast, please let me know so that I could slow down my pace a bit. Thank you. We have more people coming in. You're welcome. You're welcome. So information is what we're going to be giving you, but information without implementation, meaning that you must implement the information that we are going to be giving you. If you do not implement it, you will not get the transformation that you are here for, right? For those that said they are struggling, it means that you've been trading for a little while, maybe a few months or a few years, and of course you have not been consistently making profits. You make a bit, you lose, you make, you lose, or probably you're losing more than you are even making as well, right? So most of us are struggling or we are new, as you can see from this screenshot that we have over here. Most of you are new or struggling, which happens to be your present situation, your current situation. And it is a big problem. Why is it a big problem? It is a big problem because you need money. We all need money. Why do you need money? You need money to take care of yourself, your family, your loved ones. And of course, we already know the situation of the country with respect to petrol is going up, food is going up, transportation is going up. Basically, everything is going up. Since last year, we've been hearing about the inflation and how it has been affecting everything globally, not just Nigeria. So we all need money. So for you to become a profitable trader, right, these are things that we'll be talking about as we proceed. I said, let me just show you this so that we know what we're going to be gaining under 10 trade as roof, right? Obviously, we can't talk about everything in one day, but it is going to be a gradual process. And within days, within weeks, you get better and better. That's why I said 10 trade is the place to be. And I would advise everybody to pitch your tent here and also invite your friends, invite your neighbors, invite your enemies. By the time your enemies start making money, they wouldn't have time for you anymore, and they could also probably just become your friends. So we're going to help you to develop a winning mentality, which is psychology, manage your risk management, develop strategy, market analysis, trading plan, and journal psychology, avoid unnecessary losses psychology as well, right? So let's proceed. In this, our live market analysis, we are going to be talking about the fundamentals and also technicals. Trading is a combination of the two. Most people are technically inclined, meaning technical analysis, which has to do with the charts. So of course, we'll be spending more time with the charts than the fundamentals, but we still need to touch base on the fundamentals as well, right? So please, guys, you can do a screenshot of this or you could write this down. I will still expand some more as we proceed with the live market analysis sessions. you'll get used to the pattern in which we're going to be looking at the market. Because the truth now is that everything has a pattern, everything has a way that it goes, it follows, right? I can give you a pattern or your pattern every day, more or less. To the glory of God, we wake up in the morning, probably we say our prayers, we brush our teeth, have a bath. If you can have your breakfast, you step out, go to work, or whatever the case might be. That is a regular pattern for most of us. So please note, write this down or take a screenshot. The first thing we're going to be doing is to check for upcoming news, and I'm going to explain to you why we're going to be doing that. And then we're going to map out our charts accordingly based on support, resistance, supply, demand. It's more or less the same thing. I would explain as we proceed. And we're going to wait for price reaction at the areas where we have mapped out our charts. We're going to wait for trigger for entry. A lot of traders don't know why they're entering the market or the reason why they're entering the market. So we're going to give you everything mixed together. We're going to mix everything up together for you, and then also exit based on stop loss and take profit. These here are things that we know a lot of traders are having issues with, challenges with. So we're going to help you out, and trust me, your trading is going to graduate, is going to move over to the next level at the end of the day. For those that are just joining, I believe this information is going to be worth your while. And we said this is brought to you by 10 Trade. My name is Tolu Olatunji. And as this is brought to you by 10 Trade already has something for you, right? But what you need to do now is a thing of need, not want. What you need to do is to follow 10 Trade. As you can see the YouTube link, you'll follow 10 Trade on this YouTube channel here. That is 10 Trade Africa TV. And I'm going to do a copy and paste for those that are just coming in to have a look at. So that is it over there. So first thing you need to do, and once you do this, right, this little tool, there are two tasks. Once you do these two things, excuse me, 10 Trade is going to give you something, right? As long as you have your evidence, your screenshots. The other thing you're going to be doing for us now is this message. I'm going to do copy and paste as well, so that you can also copy and paste the message from the chat section. Now, apart from following the YouTube channel and then also liking the videos, this message, please put it up on your WhatsApp status, put it up on your LinkedIn right now, please. Put it up now. So people have already started doing that. Put it up on your WhatsApp status, put it on your LinkedIn, put it on your Telegram, any social media platform, put it there. And you can also put this screenshot as well. You can just do a screenshot of this. Sorry, I wasn't able to send this image to the comment section. You can do a screenshot of this now and then post it as well. Let's get more people here. Before we finish this, let's see whether we can bump the numbers up to about 50. We're about 20, 21 thereabout. Let's see whether we can bump the numbers up to 50. And if you can, I would also have something to give to those that participate as well, right? Okay, so now what you need to do is to send a screenshot to this number. You can see it on your screen, and I've also done copy and paste. Beautiful. Raymond Osunde said done. Beautiful. So make sure you send your screenshots or the YouTube joining, the liking, especially the one of the WhatsApp status, your Telegram, the message I just put up. Do a screenshot of those and then send to that number. Please also, yes, I forgot, please, when you're sending to this number, please don't forget to include your full name and your 10 Trade account number. Please, your full name and your 10 Trade account number, please. Put that up so that we can easily locate you on the database and then get back to you with what we have for you. Now, with that said, without further ado, I want us to jump into the charts. Yes, indeed, it is time for us to jump into the charts. And we're going to look at a few instruments. I'm going to show you some instruments I'm watching today that I'm interested in trading. That's why it's live market analysis session. I'll show you some instruments that I personally am interested in trading today, and we could look at it together, we could do analysis together, and also take advantage together. Please don't forget, you need to be careful. I don't want to call it signals because I don't know whether you guys are conversant with your risk management, how to calculate it based on your account balance. Maybe if you're on your live account or 10 trade live account, you could just use the smallest lot size for now, 0.01. And if it's a demo account, I wouldn't say use a high lot size on the demo accounts because it would work negatively on your psychology. Okay, Shedrack said finally. Yes, finally we are over here on the chat. So please don't forget, apologies in advance if we go past the 1 hour. This is my first time hosting this, and I want to say thank you for joining me as well and joining us 10 Trade. And that's why I'm trying to be thorough, and I hope I am not too fast. I hope I am not too fast. Okay, so now this is the platform, as you can see, 10 Trade, and I have this demo account running. But notwithstanding, I want to show you what I'm looking at, and then we can take advantage. I don't know the type of traders that you are. I believe most of us are struggling. If you are totally new, no problem whatsoever. You can still join the beginners classes, and then you could get to learn some more. I believe we have a session later today by Mr. Toby Okunuga. I believe is also here with us. So please ensure to join us in those other sessions that we have as well, right? Beautiful. So now if you look at what we have right in front of us, let me start by saying this. First of all, you need to know the type of trader that you are, whether you're a scalper, intraday, which is also known as a day trader, or you are a swing or position trader. From my little research over the years, we hardly have position traders. Position traders are those that hold trades for a long, long period of time. They hold trades for like weeks, months, and even years, while scalpers are short-term traders. Day traders are within the day. Swing traders, a few days to even weeks as well. So let me do this. Let me give you some. Okay, beautiful. I like this. Okay, great. Let me give you some things that I'm looking out for. But then before I forget, don't forget we said the first thing we must always do is what? Who can remind me? We said there is one major thing that we all need to do first of all before we cross over to the chart. And I believe I said we should all write those things down. There was one thing that we said we should all do before we dive into the charts. I don't know whether you guys can remember, whether you wrote that down. If you did, beautiful. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you. Rosalind has shown me that she's following. So now I'm switching over to the charts, or rather to the news. I have been using this for a while, for years now, forexfactory.com. Beautiful, shout out to said news. So the first thing we always need to do is to check the calendar, right? Find out which high impact news, we're after the high impact news. Which high impact news do we have coming out today? Let me do something because I already cleaned out my own. Let me just clean up this and then put everything back. I'm going to put everything back and then I'll apply the filter. And when I do that, you can see it brings out all the news that we have. You can see this is today, Tuesday. You can see we have a whole bunch of news coming out today at different times. A lot of them have already come out, and then we have more coming out. But one thing I always say to traders that you need to pay attention to the high impact news, like this one coming out for CAD, that's the GDP, right? By 2:30 p.m., that's our time, Nigerian time. It's high impact news. All the ones that have red in them, they are all high impact news. And these are the ones that we need to pay attention to. Why? Because during this time of 2:30 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 10:45 p.m. for all of this news, there tends to be more volatility that is introduced to the market, which simply means that you could have some things happen around that period. The spread can easily increase. And please, you need to take note of these things, right? Because traders do not really know them. And then when they have losses, they don't want to blame themselves. They end up blaming maybe the broker. But trust me, 10 Trade is here for you. And that's why we're giving you all of this information as a form of warning so that you know what to do during this period. And then you know also what could happen during this period as well. So please take note once again, during these high impact news periods, the spread could easily increase. You could easily have whipsaws where you have a candle just flash up and down in a very volatile manner. There could be some things that could happen. Slippage as well could also occur. Slippage is something that maybe if you set your stop loss at a particular place, it won't close there. It will close at a further place, giving you a bigger loss. These are things that happen during news period, and it is good for us to be aware of them now so that we can easily avoid, right? You can easily avoid all of this unnecessary losses. We call them unnecessary losses. Now I'm going to go back to my filter, and I'm going to only highlight the high impact news because that is what is of interest to me. And when I click on apply filter, you can see now for Tuesday, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 high impact news: Canadian dollars, GDP, USD, NZD coming out for the employment change, 10:45 p.m. Right? So this is the first thing we have done. Please take note of the timing, right? So that you are not caught off guard. Now, going back to the charts, because now we can go back to the charts and then look at what we have in the market opportunities for today. Now, when we open this up, Euro USD, now if you look very well, this is the 1 hour time frame, right? So on this 1 hour time frame, I'm going to show you what I personally am looking out for. My trading is strictly based on price action, support, and resistance, right? My trading is strictly based on price action, support, and resistance. And I'm going to show you this in a simplest form. Now, if you look at these charts in front of us here, let me ask this question quickly. I'm going to help you, or we are going to help you based on Q&A, right? The best way to learn anything in life is through asking questions. So I want to ask this question quickly. What is, listen to this carefully, guys. What is the trend on this chart? When you say trend, you could easily say an uptrend or a downtrend. What is the trend on this chart? Is this an uptrend or is this a downtrend? Because I can tell you for a fact that some of you might not be sure, or we might have different answers. Okay, beautiful. You can see the first answer coming in is from Shadrach, and Shadrach said down. Femi said down. Judy said down. It seems everybody is saying down. Interesting. Solomon Musa said down. Oh wow. Abel Ina said down. Okay, everybody seems to be saying down. I'm going to do something for you all now to help you out to see this better. Because one thing I'll tell you guys, Rosalind said uptrend changing to a downtrend. Okay, interesting. I like your answer. It gives us a different perspective of what we have in front of us. Don't forget, this is live market analysis session. It invites people that you know will be able to benefit from this. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something quickly to help you out. First of all, we need to know where the market started from. You can see I'm circling this here for us to see. That's where the market started from, right? And as the market started from this point here, we need to ask ourselves now, where is the market now? Presently, you can see this is the candle going down. So this is where we can easily say that this market is now. So from where the market is, where the market was at the beginning of this chart, where the market is, if we draw, I'm going to use a straight, an arrow here. If we draw an arrow from here to this one here, you can see that the arrow is pointing downwards, right? As the arrow is pointing downwards, it's not a super clean downwards trend. It's not a clean downwards trend, and I'm going to explain to you why. Now, you need to be able to see and understand what is in front of you. That's why I first of all asked you, what is the trend, right? Because this trend is not clean. This is very dirty, especially from this time frame 1 hour. I like 1 hour a lot because it allows me to get in with a good enough stop loss amount and then exit with a good enough take profit amount. When it comes to trading based on risk management, you need to ensure that your risk is minimized and then your reward is well maximized, right? That's where you be hearing some traders say, a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 or whatever the case might be. So now I'm going to show you guys something based on this chart. As I said earlier, it started from here, and this is where it is presently. So you can see that it is a downtrend, quite all right, but it is not a clean downtrend, right? It is not a clean downtrend. If you want to know a clean chart, probably, and if I remember correctly, if I put up maybe Bitcoin, this is a Bitcoin. You can see Bitcoin now. If you look at this, it jumps at you. Why? Because from the, instance, you see where it started from here. I can see where it is now over here. So you can easily say from this point where the market was at the beginning of this chart to where it is now, if you draw an arrow connecting the two, you can see that this arrow is pointing upwards nicely. So this is a clean uptrend. So we have clean uptrends, you have dirty, and then you have clean downtrends, and then you have dirty downtrends as well. I hope this is making a bit of sense to us based on how to look at charts, right? So let's go back to that Euro USD, and let me explain what I'm looking out for here. Now, on this Euro USD, if you look very well, I'm just going to do some markings here for you. You can see from this point here, we call this an area of resistance, right? Call this an area of resistance because the market kept on going down. It came back here. This was still a resistance. So you can see resistance. These are all resistance levels here. And we call them levels or areas or zones, not a price point. And that's why you can see I use this rectangle. I do this rectangle over here just to buttress on what we are looking at. You can make it thick or whatever size that you want. That's why it's an area, right? So looking at this area very well, you should be able to see resistance and support areas. Here is resistance. Here was support. After it broke out, it came back. Here is support, 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 support. Now we have gotten to where the price is presently. And this is what, let me lower my voice. I don't want everybody to hear what I'm saying, right? So now this is where I'm interested in this chart. I'm actually starting with Euro USD because it's more or less the #1 currency pair, most traded currency pair in the world, right? If I were to ask you which currency is #1, you say US, that's the US dollar. And then if I were to say which currency is #2, you say euros, right? Some might say pounds. So Euro USD is more or less #1, then pound USD and the rest. So that's why we have the major currency pairs. Now, if you look at, see by this candle, you can see what's happening by this candle. It's a big candle clearly breaking this structure here, this area here, has acted as resistance and also acted as support. Now, this is what I would like to see. Don't forget from what we wrote down earlier, we said some things. We said, check the what? Check the news. We said, map out your charts. That's what we have done here. We've mapped out our charts. And then we said what? We said, wait for what? Wait for price reaction. Now, this is what I'm waiting for. We have about 22 minutes to the end of this candle because it's a 1 hour time frame that we're using. Now, if this candle should close here or wherever, it has already broken the structure. And then because it is below the structure, it should now act as what? It should now act as resistance. So this is what I'm personally waiting for today. And don't forget, we have data coming out for the US dollar. Now we said check the news, and we've already checked the news for US dollar, and we have high impact news coming out for the US dollar. Please take note of this news. The US dollar coming out later today is by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. And that is the CB consumer confidence, right? So what I'm looking out for here, what we should be looking out for here is price going back to this area here that should now act as resistance, right? This should now act as resistance, and then we can get what we call a trigger. A trigger. A trigger is, as an example, price action candlesticks, right? We have some certain triggers. You might have heard about like the hammers or the pin bars or even the engulfings. Because we want to sell, we're going to call them the bearish hammer, which would look something like this. Let me see whether I can draw it. It should look something like this. This is the bearish hammer, excuse me, which is also known as the bearish pin bar. And then we could also have the bearish engulfing, where you have a candle, a smallish candle like this, and then you have a bigger one, a bearish candle that swallows it. And then these two sets, the bearish hammer, also known as the bearish pin bar, or the bearish engulfing, if they form at this area here, get ready to jump in to sell. And as you sell, your stop loss, listen, your stop loss, you can see that we've gotten the entry. I hope you guys wrote down that list. If you need that list, let me know. I can switch back to the slides. You could also maybe do a screenshot, or you could quickly write it down, because now we're strictly on our charts. This is live market analysis. But before coming to the chart, I wanted you guys to have an idea of how to be looking at the market. You must have your plan. Yes, your plan. I'm sure some of us must have heard about a trading plan, right? Some of us must have heard about a trading plan, but some of us do not have a trading plan. I don't know why, but don't worry. With 10 Trade, we're going to help you out. We're going to help you out to have a trading plan, help you to create a trading journal, how to use a trading journal. We're going to help you to work on your psychology, your emotions. I'm saying home because I wish we could do like 2-3 hours. No, but it's early in the morning. This is still early London, so I don't want to take much of our time. This is meant to be like a breeze in, breeze out. We check a few charts of what I'm looking out for, and then you can also comment on the charts that you are looking out for today. I'll put it up here, and based on the time frame, we'll do the analysis on it together. Right? Okay, I can see a comment coming in here from Raymond. Said you can shift your screen from your image, sir. My screen from my image. Is my image blocking? Is it better now? Sorry. I hope it's better. Raymond, let me know, please. Guys, let me know. I hope nothing is blocking the chat. Please let me know, please. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Raymond said, yes, sir, thank you. So guys, this Euro USD is the first, and I'll call this intraday, right? This is the first chart I'm looking out for. So I want you guys also to either do a screenshot of this, duplicate it on your charts, on your 10 trade charts, and then wait, right? So we have given you the plan of what you're supposed to do. Rashid said, how about us that don't have 10 trade ID to submit? Please register for your 10 trade, right? Register for your 10 trade account. Let's continue. I'll see what I can quickly pop up a link for you to make use of, see what we can do for you. But also, since you are here, I want to believe someone would reach out to you, someone from the customer support, or maybe an account officer, account manager, reach out to you and assist you with that. I'll see whether I can pop up a link and help you out so that you can just have a direct link to sign up. But let us continue. Let's continue so that we could get more information. I want to give you guys more intraday charts that I'm looking out for that we can also take advantage. Very key, very, very important. Okay, so I'm going to drop a link for you shortly. Let me just drop the link for Rashid. Was it Rashid? Sorry. Yes, Rashid. Leader, Mr. Rashid. So guys, here's the link for you to use for 10 trade. Let me just drop that here. Yeah, so that's the link for you guys to use. So for those that don't have an account, you can open an account now with 10 trade, or maybe after. Don't forget to send your screenshots to that number with your name, your full name, and your 10 trade ID. Okay, Shoda said I'm looking out for gold USD. Okay, we're going to get to that shortly. Let me just wrap up this one that we have in front of us. Okay, so this is Euro USD. So I believe we are good with this. Let me clean up this one, the drawings on this. So I'll clean it up. So we're waiting for price to get back to this area here. Remember, it's an area, not a price point. So once it gets back, we wait for the reaction, wait for trigger, pull the trigger, and hopefully we watch it go down. And then this should be where we should be looking out for these areas here. Why? Because this is support here. You can see this is support where price went up, and support here too where price went up, support here too where price went up as well. Sorry, my hand might not be too straight, so let me just try and draw this here all the way down. So this could be our take profit. And if you enter around here, this is probably maybe like 1 to 3 or 1 to 4, depending on your stop loss. So this is already a good one just by eyeball. Okay, so let me clean this up and then let's cross over to another one. Here is GBP USD. And if you look at GBP USD, it's a different structure if you look at it very well. And Euro USD and GBP USD are supposed to be moving kind of alike, but the correlation is not that much, and also besides, when it comes to Euro USD, if Euro USD is moving up, they should expect USD CHF to moving down. If Euro USD, sorry, my tongue. If Euro USD is moving down, then you should expect USD CHF to moving up, meaning that Euro USD and USD CHF are more correlated. I call them brothers and sisters. They tend to move in opposite directions. Now, I'm going to show you this one here because it's always good for us to learn from different charts. If you look at GPUSD here, I've already done some markings here so that it makes it fast for us. You can see here was a form of resistance. You can see resistance. When it came back to this same area, it acted as support, and pushed higher. You can see here we have like a support. Here we had resistance. It didn't quite get there here. But look at what we have over here. Now it is presently there. So now, if you look very well, from what we wrote down, we said, wait for the price reaction. And if you look very well, price is currently reacting to this area here. But we do not rush in. We do not jump in. What are we waiting for? We are waiting for what? I don't know whether anybody can help me before I say the answer. Or let me say it so that we don't take much of our time. If you check the list of what we are, maybe I'll try and go back to the slides and then show you guys our checklist where we said, check the news, map out your charts and the rest of them, wait for price reaction, and then entry based on your trigger, price action candlestick trigger. You can see this is just a big candle down. There's no trigger. In this case, you would like to probably buy to take it back up to this area here. If you look very well, you can see that the reward is always very good. Based on where you enter, the reward is always very good. But there is no trigger yet. There's no hammer, bullish hammer. There's no bullish pin bar. There's no bullish engulfing at this area here. So you do what? You do nothing. Simple. Now, as you're doing nothing, you can see that it's even trying to break through the structure that we have over here. So do not be surprised if it breaks and moves over to this next structure. That means that you have avoided unnecessary losses. Traders need to learn how to avoid unnecessary losses. Don't forget the news coming out later today for the dollar. Okay, sorry, I have some comments coming in here. Bassi Ayo said, please give us the phone number again. Okay, let me see whether I could pop the phone number again for you. Let me just scroll up and then get the phone number. I'll try as much as possible also to answer as many questions as possible to help everybody out. Okay, let me see. Bassi said, please give us the phone number again. That is it. Ogungbe Adediran said, please, I don't get that information. Where should we send a 10 trade link? I'm going to give the information again. Ogungbe, just hang on. I'll give the information again as we proceed. I want us to cover some other charts. I want us to get this live market analysis, to the T, right? So that we understand how to look at the market, so that we can look at the market together. You guys can also throw some charts at me. I believe somebody said gold. I think that was Mr. Shredder. I can't remember. Someone said gold. We look at gold as well. Okay, that's Shredder victory. We'll look at gold shortly. Raymond Osune said, which time frame is better to confirm your trigger with? Okay, great. This is a good question. Now, there's no one size how did they say that? There's no one shoe size fits all. Anyway, there's no how will I put it? Meaning that there are different ways for you to trade. But this is what I normally advise traders for simplicity sake, for the sake of keeping it simple. Do everything on this 1 hour time frame. For the sake of keeping it simple, right? Do everything on this 1 hour time frame. Meaning that you are doing your analysis on the 1 hour time frame, you're waiting for the price to react on that 1 hour time frame, and you're waiting for the trigger on that 1 hour time frame, right? I don't want a situation where some of us are dropping down time frame. Dropping down time frame has its advantages as well, but then it also has its own disadvantages. So I don't want a situation where you're dropping down time frames, maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and so on, and then you are having too many issues and errors. So I would advise you, Mr. Raymond, and everybody, please stick to these time frames for now, right? And it will help you not to stare at the market. A lot of traders stare at the market too much, meaning that this is 1 hour time frame. Let me explain how I look at the 1 hour time frame. Based on this 1 hour time frame, I check my charts at the end of every 1 hour. You can see the time is about 9:51 a.m., right? That means that by this time, I'll be coming in maybe like 9:55 a.m. to check the chart, to find out the candlestick formation, to find out what price is doing, and so on. After I check at 9:55 a.m., it's a 1 hour time frame. The next time I'll be checking would be 10:55 a.m. I hope you understand. A lot of traders are staring at the market, which is not good. It's not healthy at all, right? So this is GBP USD. So we're waiting for here a reaction. That's price action candlestick pattern for trigger. If nothing here, then maybe it's pulling down to this side here. So keep an eye too on this GBP USD. You can do a screenshot if you want. Have you noticed something, guys? Have you noticed that we have been talking about just price action, support, and resistance? Trading doesn't have to be difficult. A lot of traders are using different, I'm not saying you cannot use different strategies, quite all right, because there is no strategy that is 100%. So you can use different strategies. But what I'm trying to say is keep it simple. I repeat, keep it very, very simple, right? Now look at what we're talking about. You can see this candle is breaking the structure. So that means that there is no trigger here. And that's why I said, please do not take this as a signal. It is live market analysis so that you understand and then you can trade the proper way, right? 10Trade also has a Telegram group. I'm sure you'll get more information on that and how you can join as well and take advantage of the information in that section. Because apart from this live market analysis session, we also do updates on that 10Trade Telegram group section that will be beneficiary to everybody as well. So this is GBP USD. Now I want to cross over to USD CHF, but don't forget, we said something earlier. We said the Euro USD and the USD CHF, they tend to move in opposite directions. You can see this is Euro USD, is dropping very, is a bit heavy by the size of this candle. Let me just zoom into that. You can see the size of the candle. It's a big candle, which is dropping heavily. And then if you look at USD CHF, beautiful. USD CHF is in the opposite direction as well, right? So for this USD CHF, based on this structure that we have here, you can see it is breaking this area here, which happened to be resistance, a whole bunch of resistance over here. And then we have support over here as well, right? So as it's breaking this structure, this is what I would like to see. You can see we have some highs over here. So we can easily call this our resistance here. Sorry, my hand might not be too straight. We can call this our resistance here. As it's breaking, or let's say it has broken out, but it is always good for us to wait for this candle to close, right? It's always good for us to wait for the candle to close. So this is about 5 minutes to the candle to close. So most likely it's going to close above this structure. And then what I would like to see is like a parabolic pullback, is a pullback to this area. And then we look for that trigger here. Remember the trigger that we mentioned earlier, right? We mentioned the engulfings, that's the bullish engulfing in this case, since we want to buy. Bullish is for buying, and then bearish is for selling. So in this case, bullish engulfing is what we would like to see over here, or a bullish pin bar, which is also known as a bullish hammer. Don't worry, as we proceed, don't forget I said we have another session coming up later today, which will be taken by Mr. Toby Okunuga. He's also here as well. And also we're going to be having beginner session as well. So that is why you need to have an account with TenTrade now. Don't forget, I mentioned something earlier, and I'm going to mention it again. Somebody asked for that information. I believe that was Mr. Adediro Ogungbe. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your names well enough. But Mr. Adediro mentioned where to send information to. I'm going to mention the information again because we talked about the YouTube, what you're supposed to do. And of course, time has already, we've already gone far. We have good numbers, but I wanted us to reach 50. And I think we got to about half. I think I saw more than 25 not too long ago, which we haven't gotten there yet. But in the next one, right, in the next live market analysis session that we're going to be having tomorrow, please beforehand, put this information on your status, WhatsApp status, Telegram, Facebook, LinkedIn, put it everywhere. If you can write it on a piece of paper and give people, please do that. Beautiful. I can see somebody just joined us again. Thank you, guys. So please do this. Your WhatsApp status is going to last for 24 hours. You can put more information as well. You could also say one or two things that you have learned from this live market analysis session. One thing that we would like to see, when I say we, I mean TenTrade and myself, Tolu. We would like to see you guys start placing trades based on what we have, talked about so far, and then you guys start making pips. Pips is equals to money, right? Pips, PIP, price interest points. Okay, sorry, I have some comments coming in. Mr. Adams, okay, good morning, Mr. Adams. Okay, Mr. Adams, I've known him for a while. You're welcome, Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams, I know where you're from, but you could also type where you're from, so that we know that we have people not just from Nigeria alone. Mr. Adams, you're welcome. But Mr. Adams, you are late. You're very late. Okay, Mr. Raymond said, how do you know the minutes it takes for a candlestick to close? Okay. Okay, let me answer that question. I'll answer the question and I'll continue with the charts that I have in front of me and gold, right? And I want to try to ensure, that's why I apologize right from the very beginning. We're supposed to be here for 1 hour, but if we're here longer than 1 hour, it's because we're trying to provide value to everybody. We want you to make money. We want you to make money. You need to make money. Last year was very tough with the inflation, and we all know what's happening with the price of fuel, the queues, food, everything. I don't need to say much on that, right? So let me see quickly. Let me just round up this chart, the USD chef, and I'll go to gold and I'll come back to the questions. I'll scroll up and scroll down so that I don't miss any question. And if I do, you can always repeat the question. Okay, so we're waiting here for those candlestick patterns to form for us to get an entry, so that you can see, excuse me, now you can see that we are not rushing into the market. We're patiently waiting, right? So now you can see that we're not rushing into the market. We're patiently waiting for what? We're patiently waiting for the market to give us the opportunities. Most of us that are here that said we're struggling from the beginning, most of you, I'm sure you relate to this, you're rushing a lot, right? And when you're rushing, it doesn't always end up well for you. And that's why you guys said you are struggling traders. Don't worry, in the course of our trainings, beginners, advanced, and special, we're going to be having some special webinars as well. Please stay tuned. TenTrade has a lot to offer. I mentioned that earlier. We have a lot to offer. And then I said something also that I would also be giving out something free from my own end. It could be maybe a free course I have, or a free strategy, or you could have a free session with me, and we'll rub minds together and see maybe challenges or issues that you are having. I'm so sorry. I can see my comment section is popping up with numbers, but I want to continue. Let me clean up this one. I want to continue, and let's look at a few more charts. Don't forget, we're looking at intraday for now. Scalping is a bit fast, so we will not focus on scalping for now. Okay, so I think I need to answer this question. There's a question that came in from Mr. Adediran, where he said, where's that question? Sorry. He said something about how to know the time. Sorry, just a second. Okay, yeah. How do you know the minutes it takes for a candle to stick to close? Okay, quick look at this. I'm going to zoom in now. This candle is 1 hour. We're using 1 hour. Look very well. It's almost 10 a.m. This candle is going to close in the next 1 second, and a new one has started. I hope you can see that. Okay, so it was Mr. Raymond that asked that question. So based on the time frame that we're using, 1 hour time frame, right? 1 hour time frame simply means that every candle you see here is 1 hour, is lasting for 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Everything is lasting for 1 hour. This candle that has just formed now, right, as you can see, is going to last for 1 hour. The time now is just 10 a.m. and a few seconds. So this candle, as you can see, as small as it is going to last for 1 hour. So that is 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. to 12 noon to 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and so on. Hope you get the gist of that. That's for Mr. Raymond. I just quickly answered that because the candle was about to close for him to see. So I hope that is okay. Please, you can comment as well. Gold. Yes, I also watch gold. So this is gold here for us to pay attention to. Now, look at this gold very well. I can't remember who asked the question. I think it was Mr. Shedrack, but we're going to look at gold as well. And guys, please, if you have any chart that you want us to have a look at, please also drop it in the comment section and we would look at that together. We're going to look at it in a very simple form, very simple manner. You can see on my own chart, right, on our own charts, we don't have too many things on the chart. We don't have, I'm sure some of you will know Bollinger Bands. You don't have Bollinger Bands. You don't have moving average. You don't have trend lines moving here and there. You don't have Fibonacci. You don't have the RSI. You don't have too many things on the chart because, truth be told, you don't need to have too many things. Now, we're keeping it very simple now in this live market analysis session, but as we proceed, we'll gradually start to add some other tools that we would use as a form of confluence. Yes, as a form of confluence. Because on this gold chart, I can easily add a Fibonacci now, and then you'll see the confluence with it. But I'm going to keep it very simple. Let's start very simple. And then as we proceed tomorrow, next week, next month, because you guys, trust me, this is the place to be with 10 trade. So I know we are going to know ourselves better. We're going to trade together. We're going to make pips together and so on. Don't forget the Telegram group as well. You get more information on that. You'll most likely get called by somebody shortly that will help you out, probably with registration or any other thing. Okay, so now this is gold over here, right? And as you can see, gold, I love trading. When I say I love trading, I love trading because when you look at what price is doing, it's based on what how will I put it? It's based on your analysis. An analysis is you using the history to the present to try to predict the future, right? So if you look at what we have over here, right? I'm circling this area because you can see price is reacting to this area here. And then if you look very well to the left-hand side, you can see a form of resistance, support, resistance, some support here, support here, as you can see. So if you look at this whole area, it's an area. Don't forget, I can as well extend this, my drawing here. I can extend it, adjust it, right? Of course, if we're all drawing our own, it won't be 100% the same with the other person, but at least understanding the area, understanding the reaction that you're looking out for, and then also understanding the trigger, right, that you're looking out for. Now, sorry, I hope you can still hear me. I have to lower my voice. It's it's about what time is it? It's about 1 a.m. here. Try not to disturb people in the other rooms. Okay, so now this here, we're going to simply wait for a trigger, right? Remember the triggers that we'll be mentioning, the price action candles. This one would like to buy, right? So we'll be looking out for like the bullish engulfing, bullish hammer, bullish pin bar. This is what we'd also do. probably in the Telegram group, or maybe tomorrow, I would share a file with everybody that shows you how this price action candles, how they look like, right? Some of us might know how they look like because most of us are struggling traders. And I know I know for a fact that a lot of us have used different strategies before, right? But don't forget, there is no strategy that is 100%, right? So don't go hopping from one strategy to the other. Stick to this simple one. Let us trade together. Let's make money together, and let's smile together. Simple. So this one, price is already there, but there is no trigger. So what do? We do nothing. We wait, right? Now I have a lot of comments coming in, so I think I might just need to scroll through them and try to answer the questions. Let me just try and do that now. I will still look at a few. I have this one here, Bitcoin, Euro USD daily time frame. These are more of swing trading. We'll look at maybe one or two. So let me just quickly scroll down. Let me see. Oh, 9:53. Somebody was saying, please send Telegram group link. Okay, let me see what I can quickly fetch that. Even though we are almost through, let me try and look for the link. So sorry. I'll look for the link and then I'll try and scroll down and answer some other questions while I look for the link for this session. And also, apologies, as you can see, I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to look for the link for Mr. Abel Innocent. The link is what you use to connect to us, by the way, but let me try and look for the link and drop it here for you. Okay, just a quick second. Okay, got it now. Just a quick second. Let me do that and drop it here. So this is for Mr. Abel Innocent. Maybe you have somebody that still wants to join us. Okay, for the other questions or comments, okay, I've answered the question from Mr. Raymond. Shedrack Victory said you can still continue. Okay, in a 1 hour time frame, a candlestick closes after 1 hour. Okay, thank you. That's from Mr. Shedrack. Sorry, I'm just going through the comment. Okay, Mr. Adams said from Ghana, beautiful. So I've known Mr. Adams for a while. So we have Ghana in the building. Please, if you are here and you are not from Nigeria or Ghana, let us know. We'd like to know where you are connecting to us from. Let's know. So we have Nigeria, we have Ghana here. Whether from Africa or from Europe or America, let us know. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Victor. Thank you. I'm just scrolling through the comments now. Mr. Victor has dropped, here's the link to the Telegram channel. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Victor. That is our country director. Thank you, sir. Beautiful. Oh, Mr. Ibrahim Adamo. Okay, I know you too, from Ghana as well. Thank you. And he put his flag there. Okay, Mr. Victor dropped the link again to the Telegram. Mr. Raymond said, yes, sir, place your phone straight. I don't understand. Place my phone straight. Sorry, I didn't get that. Oh, my picture is blocking the chat. Let me just take off the pictures. Maybe I should stop the video. Sorry, I'm just saying that. Let me know if it's still blocking. I think I moved the picture away. Maybe I'll just do without my video for the next sessions, right? So you might not see, I just wanted it to be more of live, so you see me live. Okay, so Adam, see your picture. Oh, another person. Let me just stop my video. Let me just stop the video. Sorry. That was a few minutes ago. Your picture is blocking the chat. Sorry about that. Kemi said you can move picture with your hand to here. It won't disturb you. Okay. Mr. Adams said, thanks. I use candlesticks time indicator. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going through all our comments. If I miss any question, because these are comments, not really questions. If I miss any question, please kindly retype it. And please don't forget, guys, sign up to have an account. I'm going to drop all of this information again against tomorrow's session so that you can put them up on your WhatsApp status if you haven't done that already. And if you have done that, I'm going to give you all the information so that you can also send your details to that phone number, right? So First of all, this here is the link for you to register for an account. I'm going to drop the other things shortly. Let me see. Okay, Mr. Adam said US 30. Just a second, please. Somebody Infinix Hot 8 said link to Telegram group. Okay, and Abel Innocent. Thank you, Abel Innocent. Abel Innocent reposted the link to the Telegram group. Thank you for that, Mr. Abel Innocent. Mr. Raymond said, sorry, sir, where do we get the daily news from? What's the name of the site? Forex Factory, Forex. Let me write it down here. Forex, Forex Factory. The other sites to use, but I like this one, is easy, straightforward. We just focus on the high impact news for the day so that we know when there could be volatility, fresh volatility introduced to the market. Okay, so I dropped that for Mr. Raymond, who asked for the news site. Okay, Mr. Tim Robinson, I'm just seeing your name. You probably joined late, I'm not sure. You said, please, sir, good. You said, please, sir, I just joined now. Could there be a recap? Okay, this is being recorded, quite all right. So, I believe one of the staff from 10 Trade could be able to give us more information on that. But what I would say about that is you need to have an account with 10 Trade to be able to benefit from like the recap and other like things that you can gain as well. Okay, Ebenezer Oye Leia said, please, how do you translate various news to your trading decision? How do you know you should buy or sell in relation to a particular news? Okay, let me quickly answer this, guys, and I could scroll down some more. First of all, let me clean up this chat. Hope you guys can see the chat now. I turned off my video. Okay, hope you can see the chat now. So let me clean this up, and then let me cross over to the Forex Factory again. Where is it? Sorry, just a second. I'll cross over back to the Forex Factory. Then we would do it together. Okay, for this Forex Factory, first of all, you need to know how to interpret it. And that's why I said earlier that it would be good for you to join us in the beginner session that we'll be having later. You'll get all the information, don't worry. So let me do something for you guys. Let me first of all, let me just come here so we can look at all the news for today. This is today, January 31st. You can see all the news that came out since 12:30 a.m. And we have a whole lot of news that came out today, but some of them do not have that much impact behind them. But if you look very well, I'm just going to quickly explain this to you. We would explain it as well during the class, right? During the beginner's class. You can see the actual is what we're after. The actual, for the values for the actual, you can see we have this one is black, green, green, red. So you could either have them as black or green or red. Now, this is it. I'm going to quickly, right? When I say quickly, within less than a minute, you're going to understand how this colors, how they work. Black means neutral. So neutral means what? Neutral means you are not buying. Excuse me, it means you are not buying and you are not selling. This green is buy, right? Green is buy. This is green too is buy. Red is what? Red is sell. Black is neutral. You're not buying, you're not selling. Meaning that you are not buying, you're not selling this currency. This is currency we are talking about here, right? So if you look very well, let me clean this up and scroll down. If you look very well, for this news coming out later, I'm going to give you an idea of what we're talking about. I'm going to use one for USD. For this news coming out later by 4 p.m., listen carefully, guys, please. By 4 p.m., which happens to be like 6 hours from now, for US dollar, high impact. Let's assume this news that comes out for the USD. Let's say the color that comes out here is let's say it is green. So green means that we should buy. Green means that we should be buying USD around 4 p.m. Please kindly note that this does not mean that when the news comes out and it says buy USD, immediately you just go and start clicking on buy or clicking on sell on the currency pair. No, it doesn't work that way. That is another way that traders lose a lot of money. And that's why we mentioned something earlier, that we're going to also show you and explain to you how to avoid unnecessary losses, right? How to avoid unnecessary losses. So you are going to have to combine the fundamentals and the technicals together. I repeat, you're going to have to combine the fundamentals and the technicals together. So now it's telling you to buy USD, it's telling you to buy USD. But when you pair it with euro, that is EU, E for euros, U for USD, when you pair it with this, it is now telling you to what? It is now telling you to sell, right? And that is at 4 p.m. That is if we get what we want at 4 p.m. So at 4 p.m., it could be telling us to sell Euro USD, right? So this is the fundamentals. Now I'm going to take you to the chart for Euro USD and use that to match how to combine it with the fundamentals. I hope we're still together, and I hope I'm not too fast. It's after the hour mark, so I'm trying my possible best not to take way too much of our time, right? I know this is early London, it's still early London, right? The market is still trying to gain its ground, right? But at the same time, we might have other things to do. You might be at work. And that's why we said the Telegram group will be good for you so that you can join and then we'll continue this. Because that's why the live markets and live, L-I-V-E, live, mean that normally it should even be for the whole of London session or the whole of London and New York, right? But we will do that in the Telegram section. Now, looking at what we have over here, now we want to combine this with the news that we got from the USD, where it hasn't come out yet. So that's an assumption, right? Where we're supposed to be buying the USD. So meaning that for this Euro USD, we're supposed to be selling it by 4 p.m. So this is, you can see this is gradually going up. Let's assume right now it's going up, and then by 4 p.m., listen carefully, by 4 p.m., that fundamentals comes out and tells us to sell, right? And then it is telling us to sell at this area of resistance. And resistance is where you sell naturally. So now automatically you are going to easily combine, listen to this carefully. You're going to easily combine the fundamentals and the technicals together. And then it will help you to sell at this point, and then you're expecting it to go down. So this is one way that you can combine. It's a thing of combination. Because one thing that traders normally do is that they say, oh, when the fundamental comes out, whatever I get, I'm clicking on it. No. What if the market, let me clean this up and show you another scenario. What if the market is still in this area when the news comes out, but then it's telling you to sell? Some people might click on sell over here, expecting it to drop over here. But what happens? It would push higher, right, to this area of resistance, and that same candle that pushes higher can now reverse back. I'm sure some of us must have seen this probably during those high impact news periods, probably like the GDPs or CPI or NFP, FOMC, and the rest of them. These are scenarios that can happen, but traders today, they just wait for only fundamentals. They don't combine it with the technicals. I hope you understand that. I hope you understand the explanation that we just gave. That question came from Ebenezer Oyeleye. So I hope you understand the explanation. You said, how do you know you should buy or sell in relation to a particular news? So I combine the fundamentals and technicals for you to help you out with that. I hope that is helpful. Okay, so let me scroll down. Mr. Raymond said, not you, sir. Oh, I don't understand that. Okay, sorry. Maybe you're, okay. I should have scrolled down much earlier. Maybe we're referring to somebody. Okay. And Mr. Adam said, nah, it's okay. It was about me. Okay, I'm still not getting that. Okay, let's continue. Okay, yeah, Bill. Oh, yeah, thank you, Mr. Victor. You guys already seen the comments before I see them. I'm just scrolling down now. Mr. Victor said that the replay is available on YouTube. Awesome. Okay, Mr. Raymond said I was replying. Okay, thank you. Okay, I was replying someone. It's okay, sir. Okay, thank you. You can see I'm just getting to understand what you guys are saying better as I'm scrolling down. So sorry about that. Mr. Ebenezer now said no, it's actually not. Okay. Somebody said no audio. Hope you guys still have audio? This is coming from Mr. Emmanuel. Said no audio. I hope you guys have audio. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Then Mr. Raymond said, thank you, sir. Okay. So Victor said, replay will be available on YouTube within 2 hours after the class. Awesome. Replay will be available on YouTube. Okay, thank you. Mr. Raymond said, yes, sir. Mr. Benedetta said, okay. Okay, thank you. You said you have audio. Thank you. Okay, please, guys, I want to quickly do something. I'll quickly give you guys that information again so that you can put them up on your WhatsApp status and then you can send your screenshots to the number. So give me a second. Let me just try to get the information out so that I can post it here. Just a second. Okay, no, sorry, it's on the slides. Let me just sorry, let me clean this up. Then let me go back to the slides. You know, we started with the slides, so let me go back to the slides here. Yes, so we're back on the slides. So let me just go up to the information we mentioned earlier. Remember I said Trade is the broker to trade with, and Trade has something. It's supposed to be gift for those that participate by doing what? By, first of all, right, subscribing to the YouTube channel. You can see the YouTube channel. I'm also going to drop the link in the description, in the comment section as well, so that you could do copy and paste. So I'm going to do that for you as well now, right? Just a second. So this here is the YouTube. Okay, that is it. So that is the YouTube YouTube channel. So please subscribe, start watching the videos. The replay of this one will be ready in 2 hours from now. Start watching the videos and then also like the videos, share the videos, right? And then also the second thing you need to do is this information that you have right here, right? This information I'm going to do copy and paste again. You are required, please. You are required to put this up. I'm going to do this here. So that is it. You can see that as well. You can do copy and paste, please, guys. So you are required to put that up on your WhatsApp status, your Telegram, LinkedIn, put it up on all your social media platforms. Let's create more awareness. We need more people. We had just over half of 50. Please, we need minimum of 50 people tomorrow. Right, so share. Let's grow the numbers. And also don't forget, Trade has something for you guys. As long as you do this, and once you do it, you do a screenshot, right? You do a screenshot, as you can see, send a screenshot proof of that, right? Send it to this number. I'm going to put up the number again for us. So this is the number you're going to send that to on WhatsApp. So that's the number 090-6793-7909. Okay. Okay, I think Mr. Victor, sorry, I think I can see a call coming in. Sorry, so sorry about that. Mr. Victor seems to be calling me. Mr. Victor. Okay, so I'm so sorry, guys. Just a quick second. If you have any question, guys, please quickly ask your questions. Ask your questions so I can read them up. We're going into the Q&A session now. If you have any quick question, please ask your questions, please. So I didn't understand, what screenshot are we going to send? Screenshot of your WhatsApp status of you posting this information, right? Screenshot of your WhatsApp, especially your WhatsApp, please, right? Okay, so send it to that number and Trade would have something for you. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I've answered the question from Mr. Adedinron. Mr. Raymond said, thanks, sir. I really have gained a lot of clarification from this session. Awesome. Thank you for that comment. Thank you, guys. You guys also can do something as well on your WhatsApp status. You can also post up what you have gained, right? Let people know what you gained in just one day compared to what you would gain after 1 week, 1 month with 10 trade. It's still a new year. Today is the last day of January, and you have gained so much. Think about what you gain by the end of the first quarter. You'll be able to do some, good numbers. That's trading wise, and you'll be in control, right? Okay, so I want to believe we can gradually call it a day so that maybe this video recording is not too lengthy for others. Don't forget to join the Telegram group as well. I hope I didn't miss out on any questions. Mr. Ibrahim Adamu said, thank you, sir. I have gained value as well. Thank you too. Mr. Adedinro said, can you please send the information to share? Oh, I just sent it. Let me redo that again. I'll do that again. Yeah, and also there's a graphics that you're supposed to share as well. I couldn't drop the graphics here, but I'm going to share the graphics here for you to see, and that's me. So you could do a screenshot of this, post it up on your status, then post this information as well. Then do a screenshot for us on your status and send to that number, please. We need that so that we could get back to you. And then remember I said 10 Trade has something for you. And then I said I would also chip in and also offer something to you. I'm not sure what I'll offer yet, but trust me, for those that do this, I'm sure 10 Trade will let me know. And then we would also give you guys something. Don't worry, there's a lot to give out. There's a lot to gain under this roof. Jonathan Falola, I think I'm just seeing your name for the first time. You said, thank you, boss. I have learned something new during this session. Thank you. Spread the word. Please, tomorrow, don't come alone. Please do not come alone. We need to be minimum of 50, please. Right? So we need at least 5 people from everybody. Spread the word on your Facebook, your Instagram, your WhatsApp, do screenshots and send to that number. And then, of course, we will get back to everybody. I think we can call it a day. I don't know whether I can't see any other question from us, so I think we can call it a day. Please, let's cross over to the Telegram group as well so that we can continue from there. You have any questions, any chats, maybe I skipped something, let us know. Tomorrow is another day also. Thank you, guys. I want to thank everybody because I can see a lot of us were here from the very beginning and then we're still here. It means that you are here for a reason, right? And that reason, of course, is to make money. You are looking for that transformation. For those that have been struggling for a while, you are looking to turn your trading around, and trust me, we will help you out. Okay. So your account manager will also reach out to you, and I think we can call it a day. Mr. Victor, are we good to go? Mr. Shredak is smiling. Tim Robertson said, how do we access the Telegram group? The link was sent to you. I believe the link I believe this will be sent to everybody again, maybe through email or something. Okay, Infinix, please, everybody, when you're coming tomorrow, please come in and sign in with your names. Infinix Hot 8 Lite. I can't be calling Infinix Hot. What if we have 2 people that have the same? I can see we have an Infinix Note 7 Lite. I can't be calling Infinix. Please let's know your name so you can sign with your names next time so that we can be addressing ourselves. My name is Tolu Olatunji. Okay, I'm going to first of all stop the recording and say thank you, guys.